Maggie Baugh is stirring conversation online with the release of her latest song, The Devil Win, which arrives amid speculation about her rumored connection to Keith Urban. The 25-year-old musician teased the emotional track on Instagram on Thursday, October 9th, posting a short video of herself singing heartfelt lyrics that many believe address her current state of mind. I don't know what the hell I believe in / I don't know how to heal my soul / or how to fight this feeling, and it's a damn good place to go / no matter how close I get to the burning edge / tempting as it is, I won't let the devil win, she sang. The full song will be released at midnight on Friday, October 10th. Baugh first unveiled The Devil Win on October 8th after teasing that she had an announcement coming soon. The song marks her return to social media following weeks of controversy surrounding her rumored involvement with Urban 57 after his split from wife Nicole Kidman. Speculation began after Baugh joined Urban on stage during his September 25th concert in Chicago to perform his hit The Fighter. During the show, Urban changed the song's lyrics from "When they're trying to get to you, baby, I'll be the fighter" to "When they're trying to get to you, Maggie, I'll be your guitar player." At one point, he also appeared to point toward Baugh as he sang, "I was born to love you." Baugh later shared the performance clip on Instagram, captioning it, "Did he just say that?" The post went viral shortly after news broke that Urban and Kidman, 58, had separated following 19 years of marriage. Us Weekly confirmed the breakup on September 29th, with Kidman filing for divorce the next day, citing irreconcilable differences. Amid growing rumors, Baugh's father, Chuck Baugh, publicly shut down claims that his daughter played a role in the couple's split. "No. Just no," he wrote on Facebook on October 5th in response to a viral TikTok suggesting Maggie might be involved. Keith Urban to sing The Fighter. The footage was small, a phone camera's shaky frame, a crowd's roar, two musicians leaning into a melody. In the clip, Keith adjusted a lyric, "When they're trying to get to you, baby, I'll be the fighter," and replaced baby with Maggie. He pointed, she smiled, half flushed, half surprised. Fans saw more in that gesture than Maggie saw in the flash of a moment. The internet decided it was an invitation. Within hours, articles multiplied like pop-up tabs. Rumors, whispers, sources, and an explosive romantic speculation stretched across timelines. Maggie watched from her small apartment, scrolling through a mirror of her life she no longer recognized. Her phone vibrated until it whined. Messages landed in bundles: friends, cousins, a few managers she didn't know, and then the account she'd never met, reporters, bloggers, strangers who called themselves superfans and had opinions about grief, marriage, and responsibility. Her father, Chuck, sent one terse line that read more like a used phone throw blanket than a father's comfort: "Oh, just no." He posted it publicly because that seemed to put a cap on the rumor, as if bold capital letters could seal a narrative. But the rumor was not content to be sealed. Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman's separation, announced 2 days after the Chicago show, dropped like a heavy curtain. The timing made the rumor a contagion. Maggie's face, which moments earlier had been dozens of thousands of harmless pixels, now had context. Context, when it is human and messy, is an accelerant. She would later say she hadn't meant anything by the clip. She'd been excited to sing with a musician she admired, giddy from the adrenaline, the bright stage lights, the tactile thrill of a crowd singing back. But the way the public reads each public moment, through timelines, envy, and the need for drama, had already written a story of its own. Maggie felt watched in a way that was not designed but manufactured, snapshots stitched into a narrative that cast her as the catalyst for something she had neither the power nor responsibility to create. So she went to the one place she trusted when language failed her: music. For weeks, she lived in the small rooms of songwriting, coffee-stained manuscripts, a battered Fender, and lyrics that tasted like ash and honey. The Devil Win began as a quiet confession scribbled on napkins and on the backs of receipts, a line about not knowing what to believe, about wrestling with a feeling that was both intoxicating and dangerous. There was no need to name names in the song. Names were redundant in a world that already had one for her. On October 9th, she posted a short video on Instagram, filmed with the same lo-fi intimacy that had once served her well. The clip was raw. Candlelight, a close-up of her jawline, voice breaking and steady alternately. "I don't know what the hell I believe in / I don't know how to heal my soul," she sang, the words falling like confession. "No matter how close I get to the burning edge / tempting as it is, I won't let the devil win." It was a prayer, a warning, and a claim of agency, not a denial but a choice. The post split the internet in new ways. Some accounts called it proof, a coded love song to Urban, an admission of something deeper. Others called it damage control, an attempt to divert attention from a scandal, a career move calibrated to ride a wave of notoriety. Fans who had loved her polyrhythmic, earnest earlier work accused her of using pain as a marketing tool. New fans arrived in the margins, curious and hungry. Meanwhile, the machinery of celebrity churned. Tabloids repurposed lines from the performance and the video into headlines that read like challenges. NPR-style commentators debated the ethics of public curiosity. Talk shows compiled montages, the Chicago clip, Nicole and Keith's red carpet smiles from years past, Maggie on stage with a guitar that looked as though it could carry the weight of an entire lifetime. Social threads tangled into conspiracy maps with arrows and usernames and screen caps. A thread that had begun with a lyric was now an ecosystem of opinions, and every opinion was a currency. Maggie found herself negotiating multiple identities at once. There was the musician in her, the seeker who wanted to write a song and be allowed to let it live. There was the public person, an idea extracted, commented on, valued, then devalued. And then there was the private person, occasional fragile, who wanted to be seen as more than a punctuation point in a narrative about someone else's marriage. Her father's defense had done what good parents often do, place a brick wall between the child and the world. But brick walls in the era of social media are porous. Chuck's a no. Just no, was cited, questioned, and mocked by some. Others interpreted it as stoic protection. The family became an unwilling chorus, each member providing a note of truth or denial that the public urgently tried to harmonize into a single melody. On October 10th, midnight arrived with the quiet precision of a clock. Nobody noticed until the song was already there. The Devil Win appeared on streaming platforms like a secret past between friends. Maggie's inbox filled with congratulations, condolences, insults, and playlists. Her streaming numbers climbed, partly from people who had loved her work for years, partly from news-hungry listeners who clicked on the song to see if the rumor was, somehow, now embedded in the chords. The song itself resisted literal interpretation. Thanks for watching.